So hi guys, welcome back to our channel, and today we are going to do series 5 of our DIYs for Christmas. So today we're going to make this wreath, and this one is a miniature one, and we're going to hang this on the tree. And I'm going to just show you and give you a few pointers on how we make it. The supplies that you'll need is a ring. This is a wooden ring that came from, it was some globes that I had gotten from Marshall's or something like that. And they were sitting on these rings. Also, you'll need cupcake liners. I got these from the dollar store. They're 100 in a pack for $1. They have like a little bit of wax on them. And then you'll just need your glue gun. So I've already started on this, and I was just like fiddling around trying to see which fold worked better. The tighter the fold, of course, the tighter the wreath. I did have to use the entire 100 pieces to make this wreath, to get it kind of full like that. But of course you can use less. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold it in half, fold it in half again, and fold it in half again. Kind of bend it a little bit, put your glue down the center, and lay it on top of the previous one. So you want to make sure that you have enough glue on it that it's going to land on the previous one as well as the wood itself. You could also use cardboard with this also. What you want to do is it'll be flat, and that's fine, that's okay. It'll still do it will still turn out the exact same way if you use it. And maybe in a later video, or once you guys once we get the tree up and going, you'll see one with the cardboard backing. So we just land those on top. Just be careful because they are kind of thin, of course, like the coffee filters. And these are, they're white, but not white. It's kind of an off-white, which is really what attracted me to them, because they weren't completely white. And just depending on the diameter of your mold, that'll determine how many you need across. This mold here is, this is about a ½ inch. So with the ½ inch, I'm finding that I need at least 2 across for each level, or each row, I should say. I did try it this way. And let me show you. Where I just folded it twice. If you fold it twice, that's fine. But make sure you cover it in glue on the edges as well. And so you're going to cover it in glue like that. I don't know if you can see that. Well, you're just going to cover everything. And then you're going to lay it on top of the other ones. And this one, you want to center it and then push down the sides. So it kind of looks like that, and it'll almost fold on its own. So we'll do a few more, but if you do it that way, like I said, it won't be as tight and as full. So I decided that I like the 2 across and the 3 folds on it. And you'll just fold it a little bit, and you'll take the glue, that much, and you only need 2. I don't think you need to cover like really the inside or the edges, because you won't see it. But if it's something like, maybe if you wanted to hang it in the window or something like that, you could easily like do both sides where it's double sided. Okay guys, so I'm back. I just finished it up off camera, and now I'm to the very end where I need to close this up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these last few pieces, and then when I get to the end so that they can fit, I'm going to cut the tips off, and I'm going to put that glue right on the ends and then start sticking it in to fill in my closure. And like I said, it's 100 that comes in here, and this eats up every bit of that 100. So make sure you like plan accordingly with your size of your ring. You make sure you have enough cupcake liners to get through the project, because the last thing you want to do is run out in the middle of your project. You just want to get through it and get finished, right? So now I'm just looking for if there are any gaps or anything like that. So I'm sticking that in. So this is my last one of my 100. So I'm going to fill that in. And I'm going to stick it right here. And I see a little opening. And then what I do also, like if I see like it's full in some places and some other ones is not, what I'll do is I'll fan them out a little bit. I'll fan them out. And then I might like glue some of them together so that there are no gaps. The gaps will fill in. So right now I'm just fanning out. And then what you want to do is, once you get that going, you're going to, okay, let me glue this to, and you won't see it, the glue or anything like that. It won't change anything. So what I want to do now is I want to start trimming this off. You won't lose like the wrinkle effect by trimming it. So I'm going to trim this off just to even it up, because some pieces are taller than the other, but not so much. I don't want it to be so perfect, but I want it to look uniform. So I'm just trimming these pieces off. And then what I'm going to do now is, like, I see like a few little gaps. So actually I can trim that off. So I'm going to open up some and glue them to their neighbor. And I'm just dropping a glue in there, no ramities or anything like that, just to get a little bit of tightness in there. Okay. Then, wherever it's not like extremely tight, I would say, so like here, it's not as thick right here. You could go in there and add more, but I don't want to add more. It's full already. So what I'm going to do with this is what I'm going to do with this is so I have a few more pieces I'm going to trim off. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just fiddling with this thing. So what I'm going to do is I have some of this twine that I got from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to put this around the wreath. I'm going to try to make sure it goes in between the paper. Okay. So at this point, what I did was I put it like right where the narrowest part is, which works out great because what I'm going to do with this also that. So now what I'm going to do is I have this brown ribbon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a bow, and really simple bow. And then I'm going to make that bow. Really simple. And then I'm just going to cut the ends. And I'm not going to glue it to the wreath itself. I'm going to glue this to the twine. So let me go ahead and do that. So what I did was I glued twine to the back of the bow because I don't want to glue anything to the actual wreath, just in case I decide next year that I want to use a different color. I just want to keep my options open. So I'm just waiting for the glue to set up a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is also again tie this around the form of the wreath. And then it will just sit like so. And you can keep it, you know, as loose as possible. So guys, as I was trying to tie this, the twine came loose from the glue. So what I'm gonna do to save that is that I'm gonna take a piece of my grosgrain ribbon, gonna cut a piece off, and then I'm gonna cover it. I'm gonna use the glue gun, and then I'm gonna use that piece that I cut off to secure the ribbon. So you can see that, and then that way it won't move as I'm tying it to the wreath. And then, you know, you can just loosely tie this on. And like I said, I'm trying to stay as versatile as I possibly can with this, so that if I want to do something else later, a different color, I can. So It'll look something like this. You see my glue. So it can hang like this. So when you want to put it on the tree, you just, just hang it and it dangle around. And then you can also jazz this up with like a, let's see, I have a little bell. I'll add the bell there. So hold on. So yeah, guys, I have a little miniature bell. It doesn't make a lot of noise, but I'm gonna glue it on to my bow. And just center that on the bow. So you can hear it going. Let me cut off some of this twine because it's hanging here. So then it'll look like this. Doesn't make a lot of noise, but hey, you could also put like if you wanted to do pearls or anything like that, this would also be a great option. And like I said, you can use like any kind of ribbon that you want to use, just to change things up when you want to change some things up. You can see my frame a little bit, but I'm okay with that because I like the wood, the rustic look of it. You could, like, if you just adamantly, just didn't want to see that, you could also spray paint the wood before you got started so you won't see that. Or you can just go back and add some more cupcake liners in there. Or just, if you move it around a little bit, you'll probably be able to hide it a little bit. And just glue some, use your glue gun and stick some pieces together. So that's it. This will complete the video. Press like if you like the video. Leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel, let me know what you think. Let me know if you want to see other crafts like this as well, some DIYs for your Christmas tree that didn't cost anything. This cost me $1 to make, maybe. The ribbon I already had. But if I had to add a value to the ribbon, the whole roll was $1 at the Dollar Tree. The ring I already had. If I was use cardboard, that would be free. And then I have the cupcake liners, which were $1. So not that expensive. Some of these, if I was buy this in the store, probably cost me $6 or $7 just for one, if not more. So just a inexpensive way to get your decor together for your Christmas tree without spending a lot of money. Thanks, guys, and have a great day. Bye-bye.